Just a little follow-up to a previous video I made regarding my new jacket. The First Gear Mesh Tex is what it's called. I had it for 2 or 3 weeks now, and yesterday I just got the new armor for it, the new shoulder and elbow armor, and it's Climb. So that's the manufacturer. The armor that came with the jacket, it's not D3O. It was kind of a black, kind of unknown padded material, but it had First Gear's name on it. And I've noticed that a lot of various jackets have no name gear in it. So I mean, even though it might have a CE stamp on it, I mean, I don't know that maybe it is, maybe it isn't, you know, but a few of them, like Icon, Climb, and of course First Gear, I've noticed actually put their own name on the armor that they put in their gear. And so that, to me, that kind of says something, that if somebody is willing to put their actual logo on the safety equipment, I mean, it's probably pretty legit stuff, or at least they feel it is. That's just my thinking. But I had the gear out, and the new gear, I got it because well, it's D3O, and the D3O to me just seems like it's a little bit more flexible and more comfortable. And when you're putting on the jacket, I don't feel the edges of the armor. It just kind of, you know, flows. It just feels like just a regular non-armored jacket. You know, you just slip into it. Whereas the other armor was just a little bit more hard, a little bit more rigid. But one of the things that I did do, and I did it off camera, was you know, I held the armor and held my hand underneath of it and whacked it with a blunt object just to see if there was a comparison between the D3O and the other one, and the First Gear. And really, I honestly could not tell the difference. You know, so I mean, that just kind of says that the armor that came with my First Gear jacket, just judging by the thickness of it and the fact that it felt exactly like the other level 2 armor, leads me to believe that it's a level 2, because I couldn't really feel any difference. You know, it felt pretty good. Like I say, the only real difference is the comfort. And you know, comfort's kind of important, because you know, if you have a jacket or a safety equipment or helmet, anything like that, that's comfortable, you're more likely to wear it than not. And also, it just makes the ride just more pleasant. So, and I just shot a little bit of self footage here of the total package here. This is with my khaki motorcycle pants, and they're Kevlar. I forget the brand name. I found them on Amazon, but I found another set that I really liked. You know, they cost more, but you know, they're supposed to be good for a 4-second slide, and I hope I never get to test that, but better to have it than just regular denim or something. So I've had several jackets similar to this. I've had Icons, I've had other names, and of course the Olympia. But of all of them that I've had, I get more airflow in this jacket than I have had in any other jacket. And so that kind of says something. And so that's why I kind of wanted to have armor that was all totally perforated, but still, you know, level 2. As in my back armor, that one's pretty well perforated too, but it's a level 2. It's Alpine Stars. And so I can feel it, you know, being that I have the windshield, I don't get like a full air blast on my chest, but I do get airflow all around. Okay, speaking of airflow, here we go. take a little bit different route today since I have an errand on the way home. But yeah, this flows really well, especially on the freeway. Like I say, I don't get a full blast of air to my torso, but I get a lot of just air flow, and you can really feel it, especially when it's cool. When it's really hot and humid like it has been lately, there's not enough airflow in the world. I mean, air is just hot and humid, and so it's already in the 90s, and it's supposed to be 113 again today. So, gotta get all my outdoor things done early. So really, the choice of riding gear that you make and the choices you make for your own safety, it's all your choice. I mean, initially I didn't really care for the high vis. I knew that I didn't like the dark colors because Arizona and a little bit more, it makes things hot, so I kind of went with white. But now with my bike being kind of a gray stealth fighter kind of a color, it kind of disappears into the road. So that's why once I got this bike, that's why I kind of opted for something brighter like the high vis. And I still see people out there in in a gray or black bike, and they're wearing all black and black helmet, and they just kind of disappear. But I mean, that's their choice. You got to make yours. I made mine. And no one thing is going to make you safer. I think that personal safety has multiple layers. The most important being you and your skills and your situational awareness and defensiveness. You got to just watch out for your own skin. So here, sit, catch. Oh, well, didn't get it.